All right. So, did you hear about the boss of Segway? It's really weird they label him as the boss of Segway rather than the CEO or the owner. I'm not sure how that works out. So, this
Yeah,
guy,
you gotta tell me the story because
the story
apparently the
is,
guy purchased Segway. Like,
yeah, this so there was this guy in England and he I can't remember how he made a bunch of money by doing something else. It's the
yeah,
classic
typical.
story. He invented
Yeah.
the pencil eraser or something. Hello. Welcome to the hard reset. What just happened?
Yeah.
Which that's not true. I
Post-it
just
note
totally made
or
that up.
Something. Yeah.
Post-it notes.
The post-it note, or he like
Dude, post-it
the
notes are
rubber
awesome.
thing that goes on your pencil that is in the shape of your fingers.
Why would you? It's like, who is
The
writing
reason-
that much?
the
Who
reason-
is writing that
The reason
much?
why I bring that up is because you realize the inventor of that actually was from Newmarket, Indiana,
Okay, well, that's just
which is not too far from here.
that's just sad.
He is the guy that molded the thing that goes around your pencil that you bought when you were in grade school.
It's still really sad.
It is, but he probably is kicking it in the Caribbean right now at a ripe old age of like 90 years old.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Anyways, yeah, so this businessman from England, gosh, I want to say somewhere around Wales, possibly.
Yeah.
I should probably just pull this up on a TV, but that's, wait, we got to get some assistance.
Yeah,
If
we
anybody
do.
would like to be our assistant, just leave me a message, and
Yeah.
I will get
We
back
hang
to you.
out. All the Elijah Craig you can handle.
All the Elijah Craig can handle.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. So this businessman, yeah, he bought Segway, which is really weird because, like, hoverboard. Everybody talks about hoverboards.
Yeah.
Somehow that was connected to Segway. Just it was kind of odd how all that works.
That was
out.
that weird time frame where companies like Segway would buy up the latest trends
See,
that were
I think
somewhat
I think
in.
hoverboard actually bought up Segway,
Yeah.
and maybe it was after this guy
And he
unfortunately
acquired.
passed away. The
Oh,
weird part is
okay.
how he passed away. So I didn't know about this. I mean, I always knew about Segway. Obviously, Segway is
Yeah.
like a cool thing. It's like when I become a grown adult, I'm gonna have a Segway, and
I first watched him on Paul Blart Mall Cop. I didn't
don't
even know what
think
I didn't even know what a
I'm
Segway
not
was.
sure if that counts, but
Yeah.
okay.
I wouldn't even know. I didn't even know what a Segway was, but it's pretty cool when Paul Blart wrote it. But anyways, go ahead.
So apparently, what's happened is this guy back in 2009, he decided to buy Segway. So now he's like again, it seems weird to call him the boss of Segway, but I mean, I guess that's,
Yeah, he didn't.
that,
He didn't
that was
invent
his
it.
label.
He didn't everything. He
is,
just acquired.
I'm the boss of Segway.
Yeah,
So he's out one day.
pimping his brand.
Yeah,
pimping the Segway.
He's
showing
cruising
it
along
off
on
to
the
people.
Segway,
Yeah,
and apparently there was somebody out walking their dog,
yeah,
which that happens. People like to walk their dogs in England,
yeah.
not just in America.
Ride bicycles,
Yeah,
whatnot.
don't poop in my yard. I'll
Yeah.
be angry.
Yeah,
You know, I think our neighbors let their dogs crap in our yard, which really it infuriates me,
yeah.
and Joe especially, because Joe she'll occasionally go out and mow the backyard.
Yeah. Smells
And
like
there's
poop when
just-
she's mowing.
There's these big mounds
Yeah.
of
Runs over it. Smells like shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. That's just
Anyways,
yeah.
the
So
Segway guy.
refocus. So
Yeah.
the Segway guy, he's cruising down the road or sidewalk on a Segway, and there's a guy walking his dog. So he's going to be polite and apparently let this guy go around him. So he backs up. And
Yeah. Did you say he was like being nice and like try to
I
back up?
assume that's what it sounded
Yeah.
like. So now whether
So he backed out of the way.
now this
and
could
let
go a few
dude with
different
the
ways.
schnauzer go by.
There's some scenarios here.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't think it really got much coverage. Maybe it needs more coverage. Maybe there's more here that needs to be talked about.
Got to dig deeper. But
So this guy with his dog apparently says, "Oh yeah, there's this guy on the Segway, and I was walking along, and he backed up, and then he disappeared.
off a damn cliff.
Yeah, he fell off of a cliff into a
Did he
stream.
segue into the next universe?
Stop laughing.
Oh my
it's
God.
not funny.
It's terrible.
That is
It's terrible, folks. It's terrible.
no,
But he
it is terrible.
segued his ass off into a ravine or something. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean,
You can't laugh at stuff.
you got to
like
understand the irony of
that. No, there's many things there that is just wrong.
it's absolutely tragic. I'm sure he had a family. God bless their souls.
No, it is tragic.
And what the bad thing was is he was trying to be nice.
Apparently,
And,
yes,
and
he was
back
trying
up,
to be nice.
with this big wheeled
He's
Segway
only
out of
on
the way for
He's owned the company
Joe
for like
Snuffy
a
with
year.
a schnauzer that went by,
Joe Snuffy.
and he just segued into the next universe. If you're a believer in reincarnation,
Well, he got reincarnated. That's for sure. Unfortunately, it's really tragic though. I mean, could you imagine? It's like you're all excited, it's like, because I think at that point in time, everybody wanted a Segway, and now you're this guy. You're like, oh, you know what? I just bought the company Segway, and you're telling your buddies, and like, no, you didn't. You're like,
again, he's out pimping. He's out pimping his brand. He's riding the thing around, showing it off, hoping the old Joe Snuffy with a schnauzer will buy himself and his schnauzer a Segway. Anyways,
schnauzer. So did Joe Snuffy? Did he go postal on the guy, like, get off my lawn and kick it, or push him, or shove him? Segways are pretty stable.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's questionable.
So is there a Segway death conspiracy for the CEO now? Do they think that Joe Snuffy and his schnauzer
I don't
off them?
think there is. I'm just starting one.
Snuffed him, if you will. He snuffed him with a schnauzer.
I'm just starting the conspiracy. Yeah. People need to look into this. I mean, what truly happened? No, so think about it. So, skateboarding, rollerblading, Segways. There were so many signs posted and people banning this crap.
Yeah.
Like, no, you cannot do this in this area. You cannot do this.
What was like the predecessor thing where that was like you just stand on it and doesn't even have a handle. And there's like all these videos of people crashing into Christmas trees because they got them on Christmas.
That was the hoverboards.
And
that's who I think hoverboard bought Segway.
Okay, all right.
And those things were garbage.
I'm tracking.
They also had like the batteries that would, which, you know what? That's funny too. There was like, oh, it's got batteries. It's going to explode. Batteries explode all the time. That's the cool thing about batteries. But at the same time, how many fuel fires and explosions are there? Many. Yeah. Anyway, back to Segway.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm tracking. Yeah. So he segued
it's
off.
Not into fun. Stop saying that.
Segued off into the next world. I can't help myself, man.
Well, help yourself. Help him.
Anyways.
No, I think there needs to be
game face.
So the only thing that was said about it was, all right, the guy walking the dog. I don't know. I went past him and he disappeared, and the next thing I know, he's face down off of a cliff in a stream, and I'm pretty sure maybe. I mean, I wasn't there. I'm going to speculate that this guy walking his dog was pissed off that somebody was on something motorized.
Well, he was trying to be nice though and back out of the dude's way, so he just Spartan kicked his ass off of the.
No, let's just say this guy.
He went all 300 on him, and this is Sparta, and he kicked the dude off the side of a cliff.
It could simply be the guy's walking down the road.
Yeah,
in Wales.
In Wales, it's pretty appropriate, but yeah.
No, so I mean, maybe it was the guy's he's just walking down the road with his dog. And there's some guy on some sort of newfangled electrical device he doesn't like, and he kicks him. He's like boot to the head.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, this guy he's on a Segway. He starts.
He went all Gran Torino on him and was like, "Get off my lawn!" And his lawn. In this case, to a jagged river below in Wales.
Got Gran Torino off of a cliff.
Get off my lawn. Spartan kicked his ass. Man, there's lots of movie references going around right now, but
there's way too
many movie references. But he Spartan kicked his ass off of the
it's possible.
The giant mountain in Wales.
Who's gonna know?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the dog is the the only witness there is a dog,
Yeah.
which what'd you call the dog?
Snuffy, or the
Snuffy?
Schnauzer.
Well, there you go. A dog
Snuffy,
named
and,
Snuffy.
or Joe Snuffy and the Schnauzer.
Joe Snuffy.
The Schnauzer's not saying shit. He just wants fed.
Well,
He's afraid he's going to get Spartan kicked off of the mountain along with a Segway guy. So
exactly.
yeah.
So
So he's keeping his dog mouth shut because snitches get stitches. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, right?
nobody can take us seriously at this point.
No. That's a lot of Elijah Craig talking there. I apologize. It's not funny, Mr. Segway guy.
No,
Segwayed his ass
it's
into the
not
next universe.
funny. It's
So,
just,
yeah.
it's sad.
Well, and then you're bringing up conspiracy theories, like you think he got
That's
Spartan kicked
why
off of there.
I have a tinfoil hat, is because aliens. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, we have two more topics to talk about tonight.
Oh, nuts. Okay, yeah, let's move on to the next one.
All right.